I got this package in the mail. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't have much information from the company. I have a AliExpress link if I want to check the product. I'm not even sure how to pronounce the name of the company, so I'm just gonna write it here. And the model name of these is the Z4, so I'm gonna call them the Z or Z. I'm Canadian, by the way. Hi everybody, my name is Guillaume. I'm a live sound engineer that has a YouTube channel, the one that you're watching right now, where I talk about a lot of stuff that is related to the world of live sound, audio production, in-ear monitor. Recently I've been diving into those a lot. So if you are interested in that stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notification when I release a new video. Now, let's go on to the Z4. So a long story short, I was contacted by this company and they just basically asked me if I was interested in reviewing those headphones. They were selling them as, higher quality stuff, and that's about it. I don't really have much more information. I have the name of the rep and link for you guys to, if you are interested in watching these. I have the link in the description down below. But that's about it. I did my own research. I went out on YouTube and looked for other people that did review. And the reason why I'm pushing through with this one is because they offer headphone at a fairly price, and they seem to have a lot of accessories, bells and whistle in the whole box. It looks like a really well put together package. Because they have a lot of stuff, they look interesting to me. So I'm really curious to see how they sound, if they sound as advertised by the brand. If they are, they look like a bargain. They look like something that I would be interested in buying. If they fail, well, we're gonna see it together. The part that you guys love, the unboxing. Let's see what we got in there. Don't judge the book by its cover. Don't judge the shipping box that they send me. It was really damaged, but I don't blame the company for that. I blame Canada Post more than the company. Other than that, the box honestly seems to be fine. It comes in a plastic wrap. It's a paper box, so thumbs up for recycling. And the box give me a couple information that I believe will be interesting for you guys to know. Impedance of the headphone is 32 ohm. They have a sensibility of 106 dB at 1K 1 watt. And they have a range of 20 to 20,000 hertz. So, pretty standards when it comes to in-ear. Now the fun part, let's see all the included accessories that I was talking about earlier. Again, mostly paper, so a lot of stuff that could be recycled. We have the headphones, which are fairly heavy. One of the reviews that I saw on YouTube was quoting them to be too heavy, so we'll see if they hold in your ear fine or not. We got two sets of nozzle. We have a nozzle with a white plastic on it and one with a red. They have different grill size, so they are definitely different, just not a replacement. They probably have different tone characteristics when it comes to it. I'm gonna keep it with the original white nozzle for now. They include a lot of earbuds, you know, those little foam that you put on the headphone, and that's a big plus. Other popular brand of headphone do charge around $1 per pair of earbuds, so just the fact that you have 9 included set with your purchase is like worth 2 thumbs up already for me. Also including a carrying case. Okay, so it's 2 pins connector. I prefer coaxial pin when it comes to in-ear monitor, just because it allows the bud to move on the cable. I believe it's a better system. We have a plastic slider here that help you keeping your headphone from going too far out. The cable is going to be maintained, and if you really like me and you wear them in the back, it would probably be a good thing to have, you know, to make it tight around your head. Okay, they do have a marking for left and right, but there is no way I would be able to capture that on camera. It's clear plastic. They have a tiny little L and R on those, on the part where the cable connects to the earbuds. And on the headphone itself, we have a left and a right. They will go something like this. On most pair of headphones, I'm using medium, so I'm gonna try the first one here and see how easy it is to put them on at first, because with other brands that I reviewed recently, I had a hard time with some pair to put the earbuds on. Okay, so not too hard. Those buds are flexible, so let's see if I can wear them the way I usually do, with a cable in the back when I'm wearing in-ear monitors. First impression of wearing them, the medium size bud is definitely too small, or yeah, it's on the edge of being too small for me, so I'm gonna just change them quickly. Yeah, once they are well seated in place and I push them really far in my ear, I like to, you know, when you're listening to stuff with in-ear monitors, you want to be as isolated as possible. The purpose of using in-ear monitor is to isolate yourself from as much as possible of the external environment that you're in. So if you're a musician playing in a rehearsal space, a stage, you basically want to isolate your drummer from you, so you can have a decent volume in your ear and you can only hear what you want. So after a bit of placement, cable returner in the back seems to hold in place just fine. So far it doesn't look like a bad product. If they sound good, it will be, you know, a good pair of headphones. Let's bring up a virtual sound check. We're gonna take a listening test from mix of musician with them. So for those of you who don't know, a virtual sound check is a recording of a live band that I'm playing back through the console, and I can listen to the different elements because I have all that stuff over a multi-track session, and it allowed me to remix and do basically whatever I want on the console, like if the band was playing in front of me. When dealing with in-ear, I can listen to what the musician that we're playing were listening to, and this is what you're gonna hear right now. So let's start with the drum, see how those can handle the bass drum, and I will apply a post-processing EQ so you hear the same EQ curve that I do in those in-ear. Let's go with some drums. Okay, so far not too much low end. You know, that big fat bass drum is there, but it's not overpowering everything. So a little notch on the top end, maybe around 4 to 6K. Maybe they have a little spike there that we can both together hear because of the wonderful world of post-processing. Let's move on to the bass mix. Whoa, louder. So they are fairly loud. All right. So fairly loud, not overpowering anything, but they definitely are bottom heavy. Now that bass, let's see what we got going on at the bass. Maybe I can open up that low cut here. They can handle that really well. Let's move on to guitar mix 1. You can hear that little top end. That is not, you know, it's not overly bright, but it's definitely putting the guitar forwards. It's definitely putting the mid-range ear instrument a little more up front. Let's go with guitar 2. Really well. Fairly well balanced in the sense of they're not definitely too bright. They do not have too much low end. They are fairly well balanced. That's with the stock ear tips that we have now. Let's see now if I bring up the other pair of nozzle and if I change maybe the buds around, if we have a difference. Let's take a listen with nozzle number 2. So drum again. Okay, so far not too far away. I would say even a little brighter. Let's listen to the bass so we hear if we have a difference on the low end. More low end, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, they sound fine. They're not the most comfortable that I had in my ear. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe I need to push this back. But yes, so far, definitely more low end from the second one. They seem to be really well isolating. I'm struggling to hear my voice with the music on right now, so it's a good thing. Let's go to guitar 1. I don't know if they are more aggressive or not. Yeah, they sound fine. I believe, especially with the red nozzle, they sound the better of the two for me with this mix. So result may vary, you know, if you're doing EQ with these on, it will be a better fit, but so far I must say that yeah. Pleasantly surprised how they sound now with the different earbuds, and it's probably a good thing that you have a lot of option in these, because not everybody's ear is the same. Some people may prefer the white line nozzle. I prefer the red with the maybe tidier plastic earbuds. So overall, I will rate those headphones 3.5 out of 5. A couple of downer is the material that they use for the earbud itself. It seems to be really porous, so if you're using these headphones on stage, sweat's probably gonna get in there. They will probably, you know, accumulate some stuff. It streams really strong, but the fact that the material is porous will probably grab on some, you know, ear wax that's gonna go around it. The cable included with them seems to be fine. It was a tight fit on the jack. With all the included extra that you have, you know, the earbuds, the 2 nozzle, you definitely got your money worth there. But if you compare these to the other option available on the overall you know, market of in-ear monitor, you may find some pair of headphones that have a little more driver for the same price, but definitely not a bad option. This is why I'm rating them 3.5 out of 5. So if you want to take a look at those, make sure to follow the link in the video description. And until the next one, I want you guys to please take care of yourself, and I see you all later.